Hi, my name is Debbie Campbell, and I am the Director of Communications and Instructional Technology at Bel Air High School. Dr. Thompson has asked that I share some information with you on ePortfolios, what they are, why you need one, and why they're important. This semester, as you get closer to the interview process and meeting with schools, you are going to find that paper resumes are becoming less and less common. Everything that you're going to submit is going to be done online and through links to your information that you've curated and created, and in the case that we're talking about right now, a link to an ePortfolio. I want to share a recent conversation on Twitter with you all and start here. Alice Keeler, who is a well-known educator in the United States, sent a tweet that said, "If our teacher prep programs are not preparing teachers to teach the future, we are in trouble." So Shilpa Sharma, a young teacher, replied, "Agreed. I'm a fairly new teacher and was never encouraged to go electronic for my portfolio. No interviewer looks at a binder. This is becoming more and more true as time passes, and one more reason why we are going to help you guys create electronic portfolios to house your learning and share your experiences. By simply knowing that other people are going to see what you write and you share, it's going to make you put more work and thought into what you're doing. This is just known. When you have to push publish and know that other people can see your thoughts and share, and you can share the lessons that you've taught and the results that you've gotten, good or bad, learning from your mistakes and when things go wrong is just as important as celebrating when things go well. And your blog, which is going to be part of your electronic portfolio, is just a place where you can share your learning. And today in education, employers, as they're coming in, they want to see that the teachers that are coming in are learners themselves. I love this quote. "It's no longer enough to do powerful work if no one sees it." This is particularly true in education. For the longest time, lessons would happen within four walls. There was no real way to be able to communicate and share that information out as an authentic product with the world. Well, now websites and blogs and electronic portfolios allow us to share our learning and our work and our students' growth and products outside of our classroom. ePortfolios, once created, people are able to see them even without you sharing them. So every time somebody reads or looks at what you've done, they're having basically a touch with you professionally. And over time, as you add to your electronic portfolio, people can come back and actually follow and see your growth. And it's a really neat process to build and to have not only for yourself, but to be able to follow other educators and see how they are learning and growing. An electronic portfolio allows you to, all right, so let's talk about this. Collect information, collect samples of things that you've done and have a place to organize those, then interpret what you've done with them, and also reflect on what the experiences were like as you were teaching, as you tried a new strategy. Again, you're going to be sharing things that worked, and you're going to be sharing and reflecting on things that didn't work. This is not all about, what goes perfectly. Before you post anything within your electronic portfolio, and we are about to get to how you're going to put it together and a tool. We're going to suggest a tool that you use to create your ePortfolio. You need to make sure that you check your school's media policy. On this page are some apps that distort or make students not identifiable within pictures. If you're at a school that will not allow you to post actual images of students, then these are apps that you can use to give the feeling or to share excuse me, the information with readers of your ePortfolio. But be sure you check their policy and you adhere to what their rules are. All right. Now, the best way to show you is to show you a great example of an ePortfolio. This is Rosie Garza. She actually was a graduate of the University of Houston in the spring of 2016 and did this same portfolio project that you are doing. All right, so this is Miss Garza. Within her ePortfolio, she has an About Me page that talks about herself, her philosophy, and then she has added buttons that show her learning within classroom management, her teaching philosophy, and she has her online resume hooked to her blog, which you can take a look at, but we are going to share information on building a resume later on this semester with you as well, so you will be able to hook that to your ePortfolio. Today we're kind of just giving you an overview so that you can go ahead and start building. Rosie also, she included a reading log where she is tracking books that she's actually reading. She includes contact information, and then she has her action research blog posted. And your blog section of your ePortfolio is going to be slightly different. Dr. Thompson's going to talk to you about that, and your blog is going to take a little bit different twist than they did last semester. All right, so I'm going to hop back to my presentation. All right, another example of an ePortfolio and blog. I think that it's good and easy for you to learn by seeing examples. I'm going to click right here on it. This is Victoria Olson's electronic digital portfolio. She is a not so new teacher, but she is someone who started her ePortfolio when she was in your shoes, and she has built and added as she has taught, and it is a great place for you to explore and to get some vision into eventually what your ePortfolio can look like. She's a great teacher and grown a whole lot, and you can see that through following her work, her presentations, and her blog. The other thing that I wanted to share on this page, Mathy Cathy's blog. Now, this is not necessarily an ePortfolio, it's more of a blog, but I wanted you to have a good example of an educator's blog. Mathy Cathy, obviously, Cathy teaches math. She shares and documents lessons, what she uses, what works, what doesn't work. You can start off much simpler than her postings, but it gives you a good idea of what a blog can look like. There's lots of examples out there. Hers just happens, I think, to be really great. She's a math teacher in the Austin area. All right, taking a look at building an ePortfolio. In the email or on Blackboard, Dr. Thompson is going to post a link to the screencast that is right here. It is going to show you how to use Weebly to go ahead and create your basic structure of your ePortfolio so that it gets started, so that you can start to build and add things to it. I'm sorry. That'll be a separate link for you to go to and really simple to get started on. I want you to remember as you start this process of putting together an ePortfolio that it's important for you to tell your story, and remember that if you don't, somebody else is going to tell it for you. So you want to be the one that's building the history and sharing what you are learning and how you are growing. So I wish you all good luck as you get started on your ePortfolios, and I can't wait to see what some of them look like and be able to share them as we go forward. All right, good luck, and my email address will be included with Dr. Thompson's information, and don't hesitate to reach out to me and ask me a question. Again, my name is Debbie Campbell if you need any questions answered by email. All right, see ya.